Hey there, YouTubers. This is Titman0 with another deck profile for you and an update from the Anaheim Regionals that happened on the 2nd of this month. I didn't do too well. I was playing Chaos Dragons. First round, I lost to Macro Rabbit because he drew Macrocosmos all 3 games, and I only drew an out to it once out of those 3 games. I just couldn't get anything in my graveyard to help me get my Chaos stuff going. And then I lost to Heretics, which is crazy, and then I beat Mac Rabbit 2 times, so I played it all day. But yeah, so then I just dropped after that because I wasn't topping. But this is basically my profile here. Start with the boss monsters, the Dark Arm Dragon, the BLS, and then I only played 2 Chaos Sorcerers. There was never really a time where I said I need to have a 3rd Chaos monster, and it worked for me really well, and this definitely wasn't the reason why I lost it all. And yeah, if you have ultras, let me know. I'd like to buy ultras of these. Then let's get to the dragons. I play 2 red eyes. Again, if you have ultras, but some people say you should play 3, and I think they're idiots. But I play 3 of this guy though. 3 pulsars. Pulsar is one of the more broken cards I've ever seen. It says special summon 3 times basically. Yeah, it's you have the red eyes Pulsar wall. Basically, when you have those guys on the field, really hard to get over. The macro guy, I had that on board. He had 1 other card face down. He's like, activate Dark Hole. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Chain macro. I was like, oh, well, fucking great. And then 2 Dark Flares, because I only play 2 Wyverns. Again, I don't know. Dark Flare isn't really that good of a card. It's a good Foolish Burial and removal thing, but I wish there was something else I could play in its place. And then I play the 3 tour guides the way they should be played, not that rare Starfoil bullshit. But yeah, 3 tour guides in this deck is way too broken not to play. And then of course you play the 1 Sangan with that. And then you play the Gores, because again, you don't play, I play a 1 trap, but you don't have a lot of back row usually, so people get in there with the OTK, drop the Gores. I only play 2 Veilers, because I play the 1 trap, and I was thinking all day I was going to play Chaos Dragons, and in all honesty, when I get Veilered, when I'm playing, I don't really care, because I'm like, oh, you Veiler my Red Eyes, I'm going to summon 15 more monsters this turn, and OTK you, so it doesn't really matter if you Veiler one of them. So I only play 2 Veilers, and I side into the 3rd. Then I play the 1 Card Trooper, just because this card will help you get 4 cards deep into your deck. Then the 3 Lilas, which is pretty standard, I think, in this deck. And then this is where I kind of got a little bit techie. I play 2 Raikos, which are really good, and I side the 3rd. And then I play 1 Aaron, because I was thinking all day people are going to be buying the rares and tour guides and shit like that. So they're going to be playing Zen Mains, and this is a 1 card out to Zen Mains. I mean, not really that I have a problem with it, but that's just 1 more out that I have to Zen Mains. But those are the monsters. Let's get to the spells. Basic lineup, I have the 1 charge, and then you play the 3 recharges. Then I played basically the auto win card. You open up with this, you win. 1 Future Fusion. Yeah, that's oldie. 1 Future Fusion. I opened up with that. Every time I won, I basically opened with it, and it was incredible. And then I play 2 Forbidden Lances, and I can't decide which rarity I like more, the original Super or the Starfoil. Let me know what you guys think. But this card is amazing. I play it in place of the MSTs, because I side all 3 of those. Basically, it's like, I'm going to summon Lila. They're going to be bottomless. I'll be like, okay, Forbidden Lance, I'll pop your other back row. So it kind of helps out with that. Then I play a bunch of 1-for-1s, not 1-for-1s, but 1-ofs. Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, Allure of Darkness, Book of Moon, and Dark Hole. Okay, and then the last card in the deck, which was the MVP in my opinion. I mained a Chain Disappearance. And some people will be like, why on earth would you do that? Because Dino Rabbit is now cheap as shit. And people who have it now don't know how to play it. So there's like, oh, summon the rabbit, I don't have tour guides, oh, I lose. Or people are, a lot of Insector players there today too, which it actually won me a game. Some guy summoned a Hornet, and I was like, Chain Disappearance, and then he lost, he couldn't recover. But yeah, he didn't play Ladybugs randomly. So I mained this 1 card for the regionals. I would like it to be something else in the future. I'm changing the build-up probably here in a little bit, but for now, this is what I played at the regionals. The side deck. Kaiku, the MVP of the day. 2 of those. The 3rd Veiler and the 3rd Raiko. I side 3 Decrees. that's on the decrees. A lot of people say you don't need 3 or there's other things better than that, but I think the decree, honestly, it won me against the other 2 Den Rabbits that I played. So I love this. Love this card. Play 3, side 3. And then I side 2 Deep Prisons for the mirror. Also for a few other things that I played, the Heretics, I sided these into. It helps out. It actually does help out a lot. I don't know if I should change these into Torrents or something else, but I like those. Then I 2 Shadow Imprisoning, because I usually send those in at the same time. Yeah, it helps out a lot. And then my other MVP of the day, so with my main Chain Disappearance, I also mained a deck Devi. Sided a deck Devi. So against Downer Rabbit, yeah, no, I sided into Decrees, but I kept the Chain in, and I sided this in there also. And it actually went off. I Chain Disappearanced the Rabbit, so they're all in the graveyard. And then he summoned a Tour Guide, and I had a Dark Flare on board. And he's like, activate effect. Okay, you got a Tour Guide. And then I chained Deck Devi to the effect. And I basically wiped him out from there, and he could not recover. So I love this card, but 3 MSTs. And that is my side. Extra, I wasn't happy with the extra, and I actually sold some cards that were in there, but you'll see what those are. Token. Awesome token that my friend gave me. The Zen Mains, the Leviair, Leviathan, number 20, and I'm probably going to put Acid Golem back in here, but I took it out. The Maystroke, this won me a game. I love this card. Utopia, which, it's another light, and I rarely go for 4s, but when I do, I think I go him more, the Maystroke, over the Utopia. MVP, I love this card with every ounce of me. It's the most amazing card in the deck, I think. Played a mirror match, I couldn't get rid of the Future Fusion, but he didn't attack with the 5-headed when it summoned because he thought I had Gores, and next turn I went double Light Pulsar, and he basically almost scooped from there. I just took his 5-headed and attack. And this becomes a 3,500 beater, which is pretty good, in my opinion. And then another MVP, I stopped a few Gores with this. Basically, if I usually can make both of these in a game, which kind of helps out a little bit. And then you gotta play the Gaia if you're playing those, because Gaia is just really broken. Sometimes you take a Zen Mains or something, and then you overlay again. So, there's that. And then the Synchros, which I didn't really sync too much. I made him a lot for the BLS OTK. Basically, I opened up Sangan, Valor BLS, and the guy didn't attack my Sangan, left a... What do you have on board? He left a Dragonfly on board after he did the whole... he left a Centipede on board after he did a small loop during his turn 1. Then I was like, okay, you didn't attack my Sangan for some reason. Summon Effect Valor. Synchro. Okay, I have a BLS now. Attack game. Which is pretty cool. The Arcanite for the Effect Valor Chaos Sorcerer plays. The one Scrap Dragon, I made him once, I think. I used a Gores token in the Valor and then popped a Utopia. And then, of course, the 5-headed that you have to play. And that's it, guys. Any questions, let me know. Any comments. I'll let you know what else I beat if you want. Just PM me. Thank you guys for watching.